Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, and this here is Bully Rants. Let's start this one. This is something that typically should not need to be said, but I guess somebody gotta damn say it. What age to breed your females at? I'm gonna tell you like this. It's a reason why all respectable registries don't allow a bitch to be bred before she's a year old. I mean, the female's not ready. Yes, they do come in the heat before a year old, but they're not ready. They're not physically ready. They're not mentally ready to whelp a litter. You know, it's going to be some dumbass that comes on here and argues, oh, I had a female that got pregnant a year and she did fine with 30 puppies. Of course, there are the rare instances where it works out, but it's not supposed to be that way. Generally, I wait to the third heat. For the most part, the second heat is like sort of a rule of thumb that's at least to where you have to wait. And generally, the female will be in the area of about 14 months to 16 months on her second heat. So it's still sort of young, you know. I generally like to wait till they get closer to 2 years old. I mean, you have to think about it. If the female is still growing, well, most times till she's 3. If you're breeding her at a year or under a year, she's so far done from growing structurally that, you know, it messes with them a lot. You know, it stunts the growth, you know, that going through a pregnancy while everything is not set with your structure the proper way sometimes destroys the structure. And then really it's just like, I don't know, man, I guess we want to say taboo or whatever, but it's ridiculous. You know, I know a lot of the exotic breeders especially breed their bitches on the first heat because the bitches die by the second heat. I mean, realistically, a lot of them do. But when you look at this thing, you know, it doesn't hurt, man, to go ahead and wait till that third heat. Wait till that bitch is all the way, you know, put together. So, you know, even fourth heat, you know, the longer you wait, the better as far as, you know, the first few heats to get this bitch a chance to get to herself to a point to where she's physically and mentally able to take care of these puppies. As far as, you know, registry goes, under no circumstances, and I mean none, don't call us with your accidents or any of that. If you have an accidental breeding on your yard of a young female, we will not register that female if she's not a year old. And then we mean year old at the time of conception, not birth. So if you know, come on, man. I'm not. I'm stuttering because it's just a silly thing to talk about, but I've gotten that question a lot. If the female is not of a year old at the time of being bred, and I'm not even high on breeding them at a year old, trust me. But if she's not at least a year old, there are no excuses. I don't care about the mistakes. Your kids let the dog out and they end up getting stuck, but the puppies is nice and all that. Yeah, they'll be nice pets. Send them somewhere else, but they will not be registered under any circumstances. It's just, people, we have to get back to a point of having good ethics about what we do, and this is nonsense. To be arguing and debating about whether or not a young puppy should be bred at a very young age is just ridiculous, man. If you're a serious breeder, you hear about health and you care about your dogs, you would never breed that bitch before she's a year old. Hopefully that answers some of y'all's questions about that. I'm not calling anybody stupid or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, this topic, for those who do know, is definitely, you know, stop telling people that they can breed the bitch on the first heat. It's very unethical, and really in most cases it's very unsafe. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Peace.